Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? VJ Vernon Husky, the Big Vanilla Funny, a.k.a. the Big Vanilla Madden, for VJ Entertainment, LLC, Husky Films, and for Veston Sports. Look, I wanted to cut a real quick video. I posted something about it on Facebook, but I kind of want to speak on it so people can see my emotions and can hear the fluctuation of my voice and the passion that I'm putting behind this short clip that I want to do. And I'm only take about 2, 3, 4 minutes of your time, so just bear with me. Everybody sees the videos about Mike Tyson training and wants to come back. The stories out there that Mike Tyson wants to come back, wants to fight again on the heavyweight boxing professional level. All right, so I just got a few things I need to say about this. Number one, those videos aren't new. If people remember, Mike Tyson had a gut. Mike was getting fat. These videos of him like kind of brocky and pec muscles is back up and arms and shoulder and hitting the back. This is not new. I think those videos can go as far back as maybe 6 months, I would think. And I think this has been in his plans and in his professional and private works maybe for the last year, because it's going to take about a year to lose that type of weight, that type of body fat, get back into shape, get the mental ready. I think the mental's always been there for Mike, so that's not a problem. Number two, damn the charity shit. Damn the showcase matches. No. For what 2020 has done to us as sports fans, what the fuck that 2020 has done to us as sports fans, if we get Mike Tyson, we deserve Mike Tyson. We deserve Iron Mike Tyson. Black shorts, black shoes, no socks, white towel with a hole cut through, red boxing gloves. No flash, no flare, just come down to the ring. Fighting out of the red corner, 225 pounds, from Catskill, New York. Iron Mike Tyson. That's the Tyson we need. And get him a quality opponent. Maybe get him in the ring 2 times, get some rust off. And then eventually, let's not play around with it. He's got to fight Joshua. He's got to fight Fury. If Fury want to fight him, he's got to fight Wilder. Let's go right back into it. Holyfield wants to come out of retirement. Said he's announced he's coming out of retirement to fight. Let's not forget George Foreman did this in his mid to late 40s and recaptured the World Heavyweight Championship belt. So we've seen it done. Not in the 50s, but you guys say sports is different. Athletes are different. Medicine's different. This is different. This is different when we try to compare eras. So here we go. Medicine is different. Sports is different. Boxing is different. Training is different. Supplements is different. Food is different. The sport, the hardness, like I'm hyped. I know y'all can see my face. I'm hyped because I'm the kind of guy that I like to see weak sports shit shut down. I do. A lot of times, weak sports shit wins. And weak sports shit pushes the needle and drives the narrative. And, you know, everybody think that's got an opinion or their opinion matters on social media and with sports talk TV nowadays. The shit goes over. Like it wins when it shouldn't. And I'm not here to talk about whatever player I think or whatever team or whatever sport, whatever era, but we know sports is weaker because society is weaker and softer, so athletes are weaker and softer. We're all weaker and softer than we used to be because when times change, people change with the times. You either you roll with the evolution, you either evolve or you perish. You evolve or you perish. Simple as that. So sports to me is the same thing. And I think Mike Tyson would come back. And just from the videos I've seen, it's going to be like it used to be honest with you. He's got to get you in the first 3 or 4 rounds. I don't think he's training to come back to fight 12-round matches. He's training to come back to put fear in people, stalk people, destroy people, eat their kids, do whatever I got to do when you know what I'm saying, I'm back. I can see Mike now at the interviews. Mike will be like, I'm back. I told y'all I was vicious. I told y'all I was ambidextrous. I'm like a dinosaur. Nobody can fuck with me. Nobody can fuck with me. I told y'all if I got the gloves back off, I started hitting the back again. Go back and watch the Joe Rogan podcast. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch what I was on with Dame Dash. Go back and watch what I was saying. When I was on the Dame Dash podcast, go back and watch. I thought I felt like a bitch. Because I want to fuck people up, but I can't. Because if I do that, then people going to think I'm the old guy, and I'm trying to get away from that guy. I'm trying to get away from that guy. But that guy tapped me on my shoulder the other night. And that guy said, hey, I'm here. You should go eat all their children. You've been good long enough. You've been nice long enough. You've been nice long enough. It's time to go back out and fuck up all the fight parties you can because you're going to knock niggas out in like the first, second round. It's not going to be a challenge. It's not going to be nothing. And everybody came over to the homie house. They cooked, they smoked. They got the ladies. They got the kids. They got the homies over there. And the fight is over. On the West Coast in LA where I live, the fight is over at like 9:15. You still got all night to party, but Mike fucked it up. Go be that Mike. I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But don't finagle this. Don't try to finagle me, man. Don't try to finesse me, man. Don't try to don't try to swagger jack us. If y'all gonna do it, I know Mike wants to do it. But boxing commission, whoever makes the decisions, man, whoever cutting the checks, listen, let's go and cut Mike loose. We've earned that. We've earned that. You took our sports from us 2020. You took Kobe. Like, you took Kobe. Not only did you take Kobe, you took Kobe and 8 other people in like a Sunday morning helicopter crash. Like 18 minutes up the 101 from my house where I live. I saw the smoke. I drove up there. I saw the people out there crying. Like, you took that, and his daughter was with him. You took Kobe and his daughter, bro. You ain't 220, man. Fuck, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit. You took Kobe with his daughter and teammates and other people, other families lost people on a helicopter. On a helicopter. On a helicopter. Come on, man. That's like Aaliyah on a plane, little private plane from the island. They fly on them shits all the time. So we've earned this. We've earned it. I don't care about college. Listen, there's gonna be another college basketball season. Care about the NBA. They need to not play the NBA. Like, you can't take this long of a break and then go try to play this season. You just can't. And Shaq is right. There's an asterisk. There's a huge asterisk on this season. You kidding me? You got a 2.5, 3 month like layoff, 4-month layoff and rest, and then you get to come back. Like, people that were out for the year can come back and play. Like, Durant could play. You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons was out, Embiid was out. People can come back and play off a break. Come on, man. And if it doesn't fit the narrative that the big networks want to fit, then people are going to say, oh, well, they had to take a break, so it's hard to get your body to shut your body down or keep your body going if you're not really playing it, which could be all true. I'm not saying that it's not. It could be all true. But don't let that be your reason for why a certain team wins or a certain team didn't. Let's just stay away from that. I'm tired of piss poor, half-ass sports debates and sports talk. And I'm tired of this shit, man. Y'all not tired of watching this and listening to this shit? We, Vested Sports, listen, man, I got people on my team right now. I'm grinding. I ain't just talking shit. The people that know me know. The people that know me that'll see this video will be like, nah, he's working. A lot of different things. His films, sports network, like V's is quiet. V working. There's people that see it and that's helping me with it. But just, man, I'm tired of this shit. And we deserve Mike Tyson to come back, especially when you got Jordan Love coming back in. Look what's happening with sports, man. Like, here, I just jumped out the plane. Let me land for it. Let me land before you try to cut my parachute strips. Let me land, man. Look what 2020 did with sports. In the NFL, you had an MVP who I feel, I'm a fan of Lamar Jackson. I like Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson to me is going to be Cam Newton in like 8 or 9 years. And y'all that know me know how I fuck with Cam Newton. But it's only inevitable if you're a certain type of player. It really is. Very few can change it. Vic is like an anomaly, man. Vic is like I don't know if that'll ever happen again, where you get a guy who can leave and then come back and then be MVP talent again and then get another $100 million contract. Like, I don't know if you're ever going to see that again. So he probably should have got at least to the Super Bowl, right? Or at least to the AFC Championship game. They get eliminated in the first round. At home, just get ran over. And he gets shut down by Tennessee. They lose that game. Let's skip into college basketball this year. Who's the power team? Who's the power athlete? Who's the superstar? Who was the Zion? Who was the Durant? Who was the Beasley? Remember Durant, Beasley for 1 year? Who's the Melo? There was none of that this year. There was nobody this year. Carolina was hurt all up and down the roster. Their season was done in like December. Carolina was done in December. It was just one of those years. Carolina was done in December. Who was Duke star? Who was Kentucky star? Who was that main #1 player that's going to be #1 overall, guaranteed no matter what happens this season in college? Who was that guy? That just wasn't there. Like, and I love college hoops. I watch a shitload of college hoops. I talk it on my show. I talk it on other shows that I'm on. So I gotta watch it. But man, it was hard this year. It's like, yeah, San Diego State, people thought could win it all. People thought Dayton could win it all. That's what we brought in the 220. Okay? So they cancel that. Baseball. You got the Astros. You got the Red Sox. That's all I gotta say right there. It was going to be ugly this year. Baseball was going to be ugly this year. And I told Rob Parker this. Baseball is on life support. I told Rob and Chris when I was on the show over there on The Odd Couple, over on Fox Sports Radio. I told both of them, baseball's on life support. I don't want to hear about the money and the numbers. The sport itself is on life support. And this year would have been ugly for the Astros every road game. It'd have been bad. It'd have been a record for hit batsmen during the season. They'd have set the record. Whatever the record is, whoever's held by, the Astros would have beat it this year because they were going to get hit with pitching. It'd have just been ugly. You'd have had so many brawls. You'd have so many ugly fans, fights in the stands, fights in the parking lots. You already have that shit to begin with, but it would have been just multiplied and magnified this season. The sports guy said 220. The sports guy's like, no. The league fucked up by not doing it how they were supposed to do the discipline, coming down how they should have came down. And now you're going to allow this stuff to happen. You're not really allowing it to happen, but it's going to happen. You can't stop it. So therefore, there's that. 220. And the sports guys were like, nah. NBA. Warriors down. No Steph. No Clay. No Durant. Teams not living up to the bill. Houston not playing like they should have been playing. Who else? Denver underachieving. Portland underachieving. The Spurs are about to start the rebuilding. Or they got to make some type of trade to get another superstar in there. Something's going wrong with the whole Aldridge and DeRozan thing. Not a 1-2 punch. That's like a 2-2 punch. That's not a 1-2 punch. To me, they're both two guys. Neither one of those guys are franchise leaders that are going to lead you to a championship. Neither one of those guys. And I've been saying that since they've both been in the league. They're really good, two solid Robins. They're not Batmans. They're not Supermans. They're Robins. But Robin was cool. It was cool. He ain't Batman and Superman, though. So you had that going with the NBA. In a year where LeBron looks like he was probably still the best player on the planet. I have to admit that. A year where, they were playing really well. The Lakers were playing really, really well. He might have stole the MVP over that weekend with the back-to-back games between the Clippers and the Bucks. And then they might have won a championship this year because I didn't think the Clippers were gelling correctly just yet. And I don't think you can really turn the gelling on. I think you can turn the talent on, turn the hustle on, turn things like that on a little bit, the intensity. But as far as cohesiveness, I don't think you can't turn that off. And that's either there or it's not. And I don't think that they had it because they're so busy worried about load management. And when you're doing load management, guys don't play together. Guys don't have the cohesiveness that they should. So I thought the Lakers probably going to win the championship. I have to admit that. But do the Lakers really deserve that this year? Like, did they really deserve that with LeBron with a year where, once again, the stars kind of align? I just said it. Warriors down. West is underachieving. You guys see it across the board. The East, you got Boston. No, Boston not beating the Lakers. The Bucks not beating the Lakers. The Raptors not beating the Lakers. The Sixers not beating the Lakers. Just being real. But, it's just one of those years where it's like, nah, you can't. You can win it like that with some other stars and like the Heatles and like in Cleveland with Steph being not at 100% and Bogut being out and Andre Iguodala playing through back spasm, playing through back pain. Like, you can have it that year and that's fine, but you can't have it not in that uniform. We can't give you number 4 in that uniform with these circumstances. You want to win in that uniform, you got to go through the gauntlet. Just like Magic had to go through the gauntlet. Kareem had to go through the gauntlet. Kobe had to go through the gauntlet. Shaq had to go through the gauntlet. All the guys that had to win. Hey, Westwood 1-8 in finals, right? Him and Elgin Baylor, they couldn't win. They went through the gauntlet, but they couldn't finish it. They went through the gauntlet, but they couldn't finish it. All those other guys went through the gauntlet. They didn't have no easy roads in the Western Conference to championships. And I just think that, I know it's going to sound like LeBron hating, that's fine, but it's kind of true, though. It's true, not kind of true, it's very true. It's very true. I think the sports guys at 220 once again stepped in and was like, nope. We can't give it to y'all like that. So there goes college basketball, NBA basketball, Major League Baseball. So now we're going into football season. Football season to me, I think, is still in the air. I don't think that they would really be up to playing without fans. I know that's the option that's on the table right now, but I really look at that as like, okay, you just watch that UFC shit Saturday night. I just watch the highlights because I don't order UFC. I'm more of a boxing purist than a UFC fanatic. And I'd watch the highlights. And you can hear, it sounds like the training gym, the training little exercise you do in the gym when you do the My Player mode and shit on the UFC video game or the boxing video game. We can hear everybody in all the conversation. It feels, I think it'll affect the play. Fans hype players. Players get hyped off fans. Players are focused and stuff like that too. But even the most focused, most heady player gets hyped off the fans too. The most heady player and the most focused guy out there also gets a little juice, gets a little extra mojito. From the and I didn't mess up. I say mojito because I like that drink. It's one of my favorite drinks. Once I get tipsy, I'm kind of drunk and I'm still sipping on them. I'll be like, mojito. I got that mojito. Everybody to me is mojito. But yo, V, what's up, mojito? You want more mojitos? Listen to me, mojito. Listen to me. Mira. Listen to me, mojito. If you want the mojito's got to be with the mojito, and the mojito needs to see the mojito on the third mojito. And then when the mojito, when the mojito gonna see him, then you're gonna tell me. And then I'm gonna say, mojito. Okay, bye-bye. There you go. Ciao. But football season, I believe, is still on the table. I don't know if I would want to see it without fans. I don't have a choice. I don't have a decision to make. They don't give a fuck what I think or say. I'd watch it. I would hate to have to watch it without fans. I really would. I would hate to have to watch without fans. So if you got to cancel the season, I'm okay with everything being canceled 2020, just so we can just start fresh and we can really pay attention to the virus and the people that need ventilators and the people that need vaccines and tests and things of that nature. I'd much rather it go that route. I'm fine. It's 1 year, guys. It's not going to kill us. It's 1 year. It's not going to kill us. It's not. I just think this is one of those times where we got to think about other things more than what we want personally. So, but when the year's over and 221 starts, we need to see Iron Mike Tyson. And I want to see Mike. Fuck that charity shit. Fuck that showcase with another no. Put him in there with quality boxers. And listen. If he get caught, get knocked out. He get knocked out. It is what it is. So, all right, that's it. I said 3 or 4 minutes. We went 17, man. So I guess we can call this like a short Veejays short, unsportsmanlike conduct short. We can call it that, unsportsmanlike conduct short. So. Creativeness going on, man. Greatness going on. I want to tell everybody, I'm sorry. I have been sipping on the vino. And you don't believe me. Yeah, like this bottle almost gone. See what's left in there? Y'all can see through there. There's just a little matter of fact while we're here. This is, of course, Italian because I love Italian red wines. Very deep, very bold. I like this one. Sangiovese. Sangiovese is the type of grape that it is. The Sangiovese grapes from Italy. From Italy. The Sangiovese grapes from Italy. From the mountains and the hills and the valleys of Italy. I want to thank everybody for all the support, man, you guys have been giving me on the podcast with He and She with Venice and VJ. I appreciate that from you guys. Also, VJ's reality check will be back in about another week or so. I have a lot going on, so I'm not hitting everything like I'm on Earthquake. Shit, I'm on Earthquake in a few hours here. So I'll be on Kevin Hart LOL on Earthquake's radio show. I did Michael Collier's comedy show on his IG Live yesterday. I'm not sure if it's still up or if you can still go back and look at it live, but if you can, go back and check me out. Fans Cash App us money while we're doing so. It's a way to make some bread and get on a bigger platform. What else I got going on? You guys look out for my film. Also, too, I'm starting my next baby, man. Dope Sanchez. Y'all remember that name, man. I was sitting here, I was messing with my other script. This is America. This is America script. As y'all see. Y'all see who wrote that? Bam, 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 bam. Anyway, this is America script. And this one's done. This one's fine. I thought this was my baby. My baby, though, is going to be Dope Sanchez. Dope Sanchez is going to be Man, if you guys didn't see the poster art that I did for it already, it says Dope Sanchez, and underneath in parentheses and or excuse me quotations, it says there was Scarface and then there was him. So y'all be on the lookout for that too. So thought you was going to bed.
I thought you said it was only 3 minutes.
I know I did say that. That's what I just told him too. Yeah, you see, this shit I'm talking about. Like, she didn't have to come in here and say that shit. She didn't have to come in here and say that shit. But you know, that's just what people do, man. So I don't know. I think this is why men find hobbies after we turn 40 and we don't want to be bothered. We find hobbies and we don't really want to be fucked with. We do. We turn after 40 and we just like, yo, leave us alone. So, all right, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Mike Tyson at the start of 221. Let this shit get through this year. Let us get through this. But the beginning of 221, like January, like that first weekend in January, that first Saturday night, pay-per-view, Vegas, Mandalay Bay, Mike versus. I'm watching. I ain't gonna try to pirate that shit. I'm gonna support that one right there because Mike, they no charity shit, man. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. If y'all gonna do it, do it. So that's it, man. I'm out.